World leaders congratulated Republican Donald Trump on Wednesday after he won the U.S. presidential election, capping a stunning political comeback 4 years after he left the White House. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi called Donald Trump his friend and said that he is looking forward to renewing their collaboration to further strengthen the India-U.S. partnership. Among other world leaders who congratulated Trump included German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, EU Chief von der Leyen, Ukraine's President Zelensky, who said that he hopes for bipartisan support for Ukraine from the United States.
This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again.
Former US President Donald Trump made a stunning political comeback to the White House on Wednesday, 4 years after he was defeated by President Joe Biden. The results delivered a clinching victory that included wins even in the swing states. Soon, congratulatory messages began pouring in for Donald Trump after he claimed victory. French President Emmanuel Macron was among the first to reach out to establish a good relationship. President Macron wrote on the X, "Congratulations, President Donald Trump, ready to work together as we did for 4 years, with your convictions in mind, with respect and ambition, for more peace and prosperity." German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, in his congratulatory message, said that the two countries would continue to work together to benefit their citizens.
Our messages are clear. Firstly, Germany will remain a reliable transatlantic partner. We are aware of the contribution we make to this partnership and will continue to make in the future. This also applies with regard to the threat that all NATO allies believe Russia poses to security in the Euro-Atlantic area.
Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the two allies would continue to work together to promote shared values of democracy and freedom. Starmer was speaking at weekly Prime Minister's Questions session in Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, can I begin by congratulating President-elect Trump on his historic election victory. As the closest of allies, the UK and US will continue to work together to protect our shared values of freedom and democracy. And having had dinner with President-elect Trump just a few weeks ago, I look forward to working with him in the years to come.
Among other European leaders who congratulated Trump included NATO chief Mark Rutte, European Council President Charles Michel, and European Commission President von der Leyen. The EU chief said in a post on the X, "I warmly congratulate Donald J. Trump. The EU and the US are more than just allies. We are bound by a true partnership between our people, uniting 800 million citizens. So let's work together on a strong transatlantic agenda that keeps delivering for them." While Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky voiced hopes for strong bipartisan support for Ukraine from United States. Zelensky, in his message on X, said, "We look forward to an era of strong United States of America under President Trump's decisive leadership. We rely on continued strong bipartisan support for Ukraine in the United States." On the other hand, Kremlin said that Russia relations with the United States were at historic low. But Kremlin was open to dialogue and would see what happens if Donald Trump returns to the White House in January.
This is an internal affair of the United States. Of course, we are closely monitoring all the information flows that come from overseas in this regard. We analyze the words that are being spoken, and of course, we'll mainly make conclusions on the issues that are on our agenda based on the statements when they appear, and on the first concrete steps.
China's foreign ministry called the US presidential election an internal affair and said that it respects the choice of US citizens. Fuzail Ahmed for DD India.